Hi, Bob.
Hi, Renee.
Thank you so much for having us here today and helping us get to know Schroeder-Lauer Funeral Home.
Thanks for coming.
Schroeder-Lauer has been in business for a long time, since 1941. Fill us in a little bit on the history.
Well, Dick Schroeder had founded the funeral home back in 1941, and subsequent to that, Joe Lauer had come on board as his partner. So over the past several decades, the two of them had developed this business into what it is today. I came into the picture about 15 years ago. We are in the original building, and we currently serve the entire Northeast Illinois, Northwest Indiana communities, as we did almost 74 years ago.
The building itself is beautiful, and inside it's calm and peaceful, which is so important for families during the time of the passing of a loved one and that time of need. Tell us a little bit about the process you go through with families and friends during those difficult times.
Well, this is the last place someone would want to be in, whether it's a death that's been expected or a death that was completely unexpected. People that come in here need some very strong caregiving. And when they come in here, we sit down with them and we sort of go through as far as what they may need as far as clergy and arrangements. We go ahead and procure legal information with respect to documents that we need to file. We give a little bit of an overall of the building and what people are going to expect here, and a little bit of a tour, if you will, and then get them through those first few days of the grief process and the funeral visitation along with the service itself.
It's quite personal, and you do have some rooms here where people can have different types of services and viewing, and then there's also the upstairs that has, I believe, a very nice comfort area for the families, a lounge type area. Explain a little bit about that.
We have encouraged people actually to bring in food or whatever it is that they might want. We have rooms upstairs for such things. We have rooms upstairs for families that have small children, that they can bring them and have them put somewhere while the visitation is going on. It's sort of we try to make it as comfortable as we can for the entire family process during this time.
Speaking of personal service, many times if the death is expected or if people have prepared in advance, they may already have a casket picked out and other things. But what about those unexpected times? How do you help out with someone who hasn't even thought yet about what a casket might be?
Well, we have a casket display room upstairs, and if you'd like to accompany me, we'll go upstairs and take a look at that.
I'd love to see it.
Okay.
Bob, this room is so beautiful to start with. Just walking in, it's quite a visual experience. How do you get started with someone on a personal basis to pick out a casket?
Well, casket selection is a very personal process. There are a variety of compositions, there are a variety of styles. Some are more male, some are more female, some are more neutral, but the style, design, and composition, whether it could be metal or wood, is something that's very much a personal preference. When people come here to select a casket, I give them exactly what I just told you as far as what the design and the selection is, and let people come in here and decide for themselves what it is that they would like or what they think that the person that had passed away would like.
And then also there are some custom items you can have with your casket on the outside, on the inside. Tell us a little bit about the customization process of caskets.
There are certain caskets that actually have corners that you can put on. We would give people a chart that could show them exactly what it is they could have on the end of the caskets. Again, whether it would be respect to something with respect to the military, or whether it would be something in respect to a sport. That's one customization option. The other customization option would be in the head panel of a casket. There are a variety of things that can be placed in there. If someone was very affectionate towards flowers or towards a particular sport, or again towards the military, that head panel could be placed in the casket as well.
I've always wanted to ask if it's possible to place things in caskets with the deceased, or if that's against the law, is it okay to do that? Do people like to be buried with certain things that are personal effects?
Sure. We actually, for the most part, anything that someone would like to have placed in the casket, we don't have any problem with that. There's a variety of things that we have placed in caskets. We had a very infamous golfer at one time that enjoyed golfing, and a couple of his favorite clubs were placed in the casket, along with a couple other fellows that had enjoyed their sports as well, such as a fisherman, and one of his favorite reels was placed in the casket too.
Well, thank you again for helping us get to know Schroeder-Lauer a little bit better today and understanding more of the personal service that you offer this community and all of the personal help that you can give families too along the way during a difficult time such as the passing of a loved one. So thanks again for your time today, Bob.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
It's been delightful getting to know Schroeder-Lauer Funeral Home today. They're open for business when you need them most. I'm Renee Hale, and I'll see you next time.